Hello, hello. It is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here for Wellness Astrology. This time for the moon in Pisces. This is January 3rd through the 5th. And of course, this is not medical, legal, financial advice. Please consult those professionals as needed. Pisces rules the feet because we are meant to ground in our spirituality, our spiritual self. And the stage is getting set. I said the first 10 days of this year was going to set the stage for 2020 for the first 6 months of 2025, and it's getting there. We have Venus now in Pisces. She's slowing down because yes, she will go retrograde. I think it's in February. I have to look at that date. But either way, she's starting to slow down to go to retrograde. We have the moon in Pisces, we have Saturn in Pisces, and we have Neptune in Pisces. And the North Node is knocking on the knocking on the back door because it comes in from the nth degree. But anyway, so it sounds a little weird, but the North Node's coming in a couple of days too. So wherever Pisces is in your chart, and if you do not know where Pisces is in your chart, work with me, get a reading with me, get a sun, moon, rising, get an AstroGoals, get a wellness astrology if you happen to be a Libra rising. Particularly if you are Leo rising, it's your 8th house. So you may be dealing with some psychic stuff. You may be dealing with some paranormal or spiritual type stuff. Also intimate relationships and things like that. If you are a Virgo rising, this is your relationship house. So your relationships are about to go through it. And so this is going to be really important, knowing where your Pisces, Aries, where those are in your chart. And if you're like, I don't have a Pisces sun, I don't have a Pisces moon, it doesn't mean you don't have a Mercury, a Mars, maybe you have a Venus, maybe you have a moon, because that can change the flavor of things. And there's going to be a lot of activity. If you're Pisces sun, especially if you're a Pisces sun, or if you have Pisces placements in the latter degree, so 20 to 29 of Pisces, you're going to want to know where those are. So get an AstroGoals, get a wellness, get a sun, moon, rising, any of those sessions, and we can go through that with you and kind of help you through some of this. Okay, so the stage is being set because we now have all these, we have 3 planets plus the moon's going to make his 2-day, her 2-day. I keep calling the moon a him, and it's a her. It's a feminine luminary. We've got a lot of activity in Pisces. This is also coming off of the Mars opposition Pluto second one. There will be a third. But the second one, this one was at 1 degree of Leo, 1 degree of Aquarius. We have, is Mercury in Capricorn yet? Mercury will quickly be moving to Capricorn. I don't think he's there yet. I think it's another few days before Mercury gets into Capricorn, because we will have Mercury square Mercury square Neptune, which will make things even more foggy and confusing and all of those sorts of things. And so, there's a lot going here. There's a lot going here. And how do you work with this? You ground in with yourself, your dreams. Pisces is dreamy. It's oceans. It's the depths of ocean. So yes, there could be a lot of watery type things going on in the world. But this, and that's going to continue to be a theme for the rest of the year. But this is where you take a afternoon nap and daydream, but now you've got to bring those dreams into reality. So if you're sitting there hiding from reality, that ain't gonna get you where you want to get, so you got to take some action. You got to do some things. You got to reach out to people. You got to share your creativity, right? So, and this ain't gonna let up. This is setting the stage for the next, 4, 5, 6 months. This is not letting up. This is what I'm saying about it being a marathon, is that you're gonna have to, your muscles are hurting, your brain is hurting, your energy is zapped, but this is where the stamina comes in from that Capricorn new moon, from the sun being in Capricorn. This is where the stamina, and yes, things are coming up to be healed. I see a lot of rage coming up here pretty quick as we move towards this, the full moon that'll be on the 13th. There's going to be a lot of emotion come up with that. And so, yes, I know we're not quite there yet. We're still at the, in the between the new moon and the first quarter square, but it's already starting to bubble up, right? So you're feeling some kind of way about a lot of some kind of things. You got to address it. Throw your temper tantrum in a safe space. Get support where you need to be supported. If you do not have a coach or a therapist, now would be the time to get one. Now would be the time to hire somebody to help you work through all of the things that are happening. So, yeah, because it's a lot of moving parts. And honestly, it may be hard to keep up with everything. It's also like, what the fuck? It's also like, what's really real? What's really happening? Because you see it in the news, but we all know the news is bogus at this point, right? I hope so. Anyway, all right, so let's see what's up with the tarot. In the meantime, please drop a comment. Please click the like button. We're hovering around 350 subscribers here. I would really like to see that number get up to 500. So help me out by bringing more people to my channel by clicking like or dropping a comment, letting me know that you're here. I know a lot of people watch these things from not having a YouTube account, and that's okay. I appreciate you too. But for those of you who do have a YouTube account and can comment, I would just appreciate comments and likes just to keep this channel moving forward. Also, what's your favorite podcast? Does your podcast, your favorite podcast, your favorite YouTuber take guests? Because I am looking for speaking opportunities to get myself a bit more visible, because I'm going through all this too. So what the heck? Why is my phone not wanting to do things? All right, let's see what's up with the tarot. Well, we got this. Oh, wait. The Chariot upright. You can get yourself wherever you want to get yourself. You can, you may not have a transporter, you may not have a shuttlecraft, you may not have a Star Trek Enterprise, a Starship Enterprise, but you can get yourself where you want to get yourself. You're the only reason that you're not where you want to get. Give yourself some grace, give yourself some compassion, and get your ass to work. Speaking to myself as much as anything. And we got the Hanged Man. Yep, the Hanged Man in reverse. This is Lieutenant Barkley. Yeah, you're the only one in your way. You're the only one holding you back. You're the only one who, it's because you're not, doing what you need to do, whatever that looks like for you. You're the only one that's holding you back. Structure your schedule, get it in order, have routines. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. I don't believe you have to wake up at 5 a.m. I'm not a 5 a.m. person, but when I do wake up, like even I have to be more responsible with what I do when I wake up. So, okay, sneeze. We have to be responsible with what we do when we wake up. So if you don't wake up early and you're like, I can't be successful because all these successful people, I got to wake up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so you don't do that. But what the fuck do you do when you wake up? Again, this is as much to me as anybody else. Okay. This astrology is really coming at me right now. What's your routine? Do you work out? Do you have breakfast? Do you stay off your phone or your devices? Do you immediately go into answering emails and messages and how much of this do I need to do and blah, blah, blah? Or do you actually sit in gratitude for the fact that you woke up on this side of the ground yet another day? You're here. Your soul is here. for a purpose. Stop pretending like that ain't a thing when you know it is. All right, let's see what's up with you're the only one holding you back. All right, let's see what we got in the Woodland Wardens. Hopefully we don't get the raccoon again. We've had that one a lot lately. Oops. All right, we got okay, we got the beaver and the birch. And this is home. Home. Well, your home is yourself. You came through the birth canal by yourself, and you're gonna be the only one in the coffin by yourself. So gives a fuck what anybody else thinks. Are you gonna people please and go with the collective and become a hybrid humanoid Borg, or are you gonna do your thing? The astrology is not very nice, and the cards are confirming it. And I am very sorry, and I very much love you, and I know that we can all do this. But yes, it's coming at me too, because I have had to do a lot of my own like reality checks and stuff. So please don't act like I don't understand, because I do. And we all have work to do. So we all need to do the work. The work works when you work the work. But if you're not doing the work and you're not willing to, and you're complaining and your excuses and da 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 da, your limitations and everything in between, like we're all there. We're all there. But right now is not the time to be leaning on complaints and excuses. We got to fixate on some gratitude and, well, this may be a limitation, but I can still do XYZ, right? So, anyway, that's what I got for this moon in Pisces. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you next time.